Okay, 1802, 2810 was my old address. It's the number switched around in my memory. We're gonna get into this energy reading. Actually, astral projection reading. Okay, so those that don't know, French Montana is my ordained spouse. And a lot of songs and a lot of people that came into my life was paid by him and the Illuminati, Sparnati, Demon Party crew to take me out. Okay, it's a thin line between love and hate. I hope we live for 1,000 years. Let me drink some rock for my tears. So, when you dream, that is your memory trying to help you remember events, important events that transpired in your life. Some may reoccur, or some where it's though when you wake up, you know how you dream, you wake up, it goes away. But when you wake up, you dream and you keep dreaming. Yeah, that means your gifts are getting powerful. Your Akashic records. Sorry, memory is coming back. So, every person, every comment that came in my life was paid by French Montana. And lawyers' cases I can't handle. I know I'm re-quoting the song incorrectly, but that's what I'm hearing. Lawyers' cases I can't handle. So it was another scene when he was at the basketball game. He had them patches on his jacket, like a trench jacket, peacoat. And I think that was when he gave Kanye West some shoes. When he had his hand over his eye, that was a hit on me. Yes. This is a crazy scenario as to how the great lengths people will go to gain power. Okay? So I began to astral project. He asked me that he had to show me something. And then beforehand, he was like, give me a kiss. Telepathically. I'm like, no. Like, What, like, in my mind, telepathically, what the fuck is it that you want? You know, I'm tired of this love, hot and cold shit. First 1 minute you on, first minute you cold. So, y'all, it began to astral project back to the last. Now, we met years ago. I hope we live for 1,000 years. We've been living on this earth since 1,000 years. We are Adam and Eve. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. We are Adam and Eve. King and queen of the moonlight when she took a bite of that apple, okay? A fruit that you wasn't supposed to touch. So that's what king and queen of the moonlight mean. A lot of his songs is hot and cold. He talk about me or whatever. He talk about other women. Y'all very well much see. But those are the hidden codes that you may not know. People in his circle know about this shit. So, okay, so we're going to keep it moving. So it goes to us like I was a stay-at-home mom before not mom. I was a stay-at-home girlfriend or whatever when his career began to start off, right? You know how it is when you think about Wolf of Wall Street when Leonardo DiCaprio went for the beautiful woman, and she was only in it for the money and all of that other shit. But when he started to go downhill, and when his everything started acting up, she wanted out, right? He went for the prettier women. And he came home. It was like he came home off of being on tour. And me being at the apartment, he came home wanting to argue so he can leave back out. Y'all, the dream was crazy. And I'm like, did this shit really happen? They was like, yeah, in another lifetime. So I'm like, okay. So it was like the dream happened a few months ago, and I just shut it down. Like, in the middle of the dream, I was like, bye, like, go ahead, like, what the fuck? I'm doing what I have to do as a good woman. Everything I do is not good enough for you. So if you find, apparently you've been cheating on me and all this other shit, you don't want to be here. So bye, get the fuck. Like, I'm not gonna keep chasing behind you. I'm not gonna fucking run behind you, right? So I gave his ass his walking papers. So it was like, y'all, it went back a little further, like around that time, like when he started smelling himself, he was like, "Oh yeah, these the type of bitches this on my dick." That it is like he's talking big shit, and y'all, I'm telling y'all, this just happened. Like not even 5 minutes ago, my left side started getting chills. You know how you uh, plugged up to well, you might not know, but you seen in the movies how a person is sitting like laying in a hospital bed and how they hooked up to the monitoring machines to monitor their pulses and shit. Y'all, I was actually jumping because I was like fridging, like what the fuck, like yes, don't listen. A lot of these celebrities are fucking evil as fuck. They talk to people any kind of way. You know, they think money is everything. It's not. Look, I've been there and done that. It's not. It feel good for a moment, but if you don't have the right mind frame, it's a waste of time and money. I'm telling you that now, and you're not gonna be happy. You can try to buy happiness. You could try to buy all the prettiest women in the world, women's and men's and shit in the world. It's not gonna equal up. It's not gonna happen, and even more, it's gonna push you, especially if you're a twin flame. It's gonna push you even more to want to be with your partner. So y'all, another scene had happened after like he lost it all. Yes, he lost it all. I was living on like a farm. I had my own farm, and it was like kids that I had adopted that was in foster care and all of the other stuff, needy families, because I see how the government, I see firsthand how the government was treating children and other things like that. So I like had a whole a farm with where all the kids would come play, come to get away, and of course, oh sorry, y'all, I asked their parents for permission. So after my awakening, French came to me, and it was like he would come to me in different. It was like different stages of his career, and this at this time he had fell off. Like nobody didn't want to fuck with him because he was into a lot of grimy shit, and he was sacrificing people that people thought that went missing, and he was the one behind the whole plan and shit. Anyway, so he came on the farm, and the kids was like, man, like even his own children was like, man, I don't like. Why are you here? Like you ain't gonna do nothing but fucking try to ruin her life, which ruined our lives. Like bye. And I was like, guys, be nice to your father. And the person who was helping me start the farm, me and him wind up getting married and shit like that. So he was like, "What's going on?" Hi, so and so. And the person didn't speak to him. It was like a Spanish guy, so he didn't speak to him. He was like, "What's going on?" I was like, things change. Like it's not no more when you come back when the fuck you want to come back. Papa was the Rolling Stone type shit. Like no, and we not having that shit. So anyway, it went back to like him name calling me, shaming my body, and all this other shit. So time sped up, and God gave me a glimpse of how He started to punish him. You know, that's why He said, "I hope you don't get famous, cause ain't nobody gonna love you like I do." That ain't love, honey. That ain't love. That ain't love. That's the love that you was used to getting and used to receiving. I don't love like that. You know what I mean? Even though when I was vibrating low, I didn't bash my partners. I told him what the fuck it was. I spoke my mind. I've always been real. Even when I was afraid to speak the truth, I still remain honest with myself as much as possible when I began to learn myself. Now beforehand I used to lie all the fucking time. I'm like, bitch, like what, why are you lying? Stop lying. Yes, I used to be a liar, and it's like I had to realize, look, lying ain't gonna get you nowhere. You're not gonna remember the shit. So stop. Just stop the shit. And that's when I started telling the fucking truth about every fucking thing. If I'm hungry, if I want some McDonald's, bitch, that's what the fuck I want. Like, give me some McDonald's, you know? And yes, I always help others, but it's like I didn't get the same love and affection and everything like that in return. So the divine and everything, divine and the God sped up everything and showed him like all this time I was hidden in plain sight. And it was like the light bulb went on. Aha, now you want to come running after me. And it's like, I'm not even running. Like, I don't want to be chased. Like, I'm walking at my normal pace. And typically, realistically, y'all, I'm walking in the path. I'm already leading up my own footsteps is in the sand. I told you God put me in front, well, videos ago, God put me in front of that line. I'm leading my own destiny. I'm leading the lambs. So, and trust you me, the footsteps are not slow. They are like, we fucking covering miles in one step. Like, it's some serious shit like that. It's some spiritual shit. So ain't nothing about just little over here. We doing big things over here. So it was like, I kept hearing, come home to me. I'll always love you. Stay home with me. Stay home with me. And I was like, look, you know, I understand you trying to distract me. I'm not. No, we're not doing that. We doing shit my way. I'm the queen. This is what it is. Years prior, I gave him the spotlight so that we can eat together. And you see what happened. I'm left in the cold. I'm out in the cold, left behind. See, that's the thing. I've always been successful before this awakening of what the world knows now. My left foot is twitching. That's a sign of confirmation. But, I hope no one discovers you. I hope nobody sees her. A lot of people know who I am now. Young Picasso, don't gossip, Young Picasso. They know who I am because lies was told. I've exposed the truth about a lot of his dark secrets, a lot of my secrets as well. We mirror one another. And again, a lot of you guys not going to understand and how it goes. I'm just only giving it to you how as what I've experienced. And this journey is not easy. I didn't know about it. I'm like a year in totally. And it's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, he tried to sacrifice me. I'm still here. And he's been punished. He's going through his karmic debt. That's another reason why we're not in union. He have to wear out his time and do his debt. And God made it very clear. You have many options, Charmaine, but this is what we have for you. This is what I have. He said you could go this other ways, and God showed me the outcome. And they're not good at all. They're not good. They are only in it to benefit from who I am. And I'm being very honest, y'all. You know, and a lot of manipulation and spell work was behind the fame. And in order for him to be successful, yes, I had to be sacrificed so he can come up. And he wanted to make a name for himself, and he went about it the wrong way. So, with that being said, a lot of people will be dying for those that denied God, denied the process. Some lives have been redeemed, of course, his have. And it's just a draining process. I must say, it's very, very an emotional roller coaster, Vivian Green, and I will be happy. I deserve to be happy, and I deserve to have the best, and I will have it. I will have it. So, for all y'all still throwing them fucking spells, Doja Cat, Miss Kitty, and the rest of his fucking flock of harem Jezebels, succubus, incubus, shims, thems, and thems, Diddy and Puff Puff, the sweet dragon, and all you sweet motherfuckers. It's return to sender. It's your fucking return to sender. My fucking gang stalking ass community, fake ass family, I don't give a fuck who you are. Y'all gonna get my motherfucking smoke. Y'all gonna know Charmaine, Shakana motherfucking Glory was here. Yeah, you feeling that shit now. So keep that same motherfucking energy, bitches. Peace out.